Hello, everyone. Welcome to our last mentor show of the year. My name is Francisca Boateng. I'm so excited that you've joined us tonight. It's going to be a fun night. And if you've watched me already, I started dancing because I'm already in the holiday mood. It doesn't matter what COVID did to us this year. We choose to celebrate such a time that God has brought us this far, and 2020 is almost ending and you are here. So no matter how your day went today, I want you to put a big smile on your face because you are still here, and I want to give you a warm welcome as I interview the Honorable, my dear husband, the one and only Dr. IT. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. And once again, good evening, everybody that is listening to us. My name is Dr. IT, the one and only...
The legend.
Legend.
This year.
The indomitable legend.
This year, the legend was added to his name.
Yes.
So now he's also the legend. Mm-hmm. We are so excited that you've taken the time out to join us. Tonight is going to be an exciting night. We have a lot to share with you, but it's not going to be a long night, but we have a lot to share in such a short time. So without wasting time, we are going to start. Please invite your friends, share. If you're on Facebook, if you start sharing, your name will be, all the sharers on Facebook will be automatically added to our raffle tonight. We will be posting pictures, questions every 10 minutes. And the first person to get the answer, their name will be added to the raffle. And then at the end, the wheel will pick the name, so that it will be very free and fair. So all the winners, we are not going to pick the winners. Since we are IT people, we are going to allow the computer to pick a number like the lottery. So I wish you all the best. Share, invite your friends, invite your family as we talk about Dr. IT tonight. So,
yes,
can you tell everybody who you are, about yourself?
So, my name is Samuel Boateng, and AKA Dr. IT, as many people know me. And, I'm an IT technologist, information technology specialist. I've been in this field for many years, and my position as Slamm right now is the CEO of the company. I manage day-to-day affairs of the business and making sure that the management aspects of the business run smoothly. I handle the cybersecurity staff training, supporting our clients, and also dealing with students daily to help them to enter into the field of the cybersecurity or any respective IT field that anybody wants to go in any capacity.
Okay. Thank you. So without wasting time, can you tell us how you got into IT? A lot of people are curious. First of all, before he even starts, he was not born an IT specialist, but he's one, if you have a child, you can relate. He's one that in our dialect, we call the Nsemone kind of people.
A lot of people don't know what Nsemone is.
Okay, so
fixing stuff, she thought I was messing it up.
No, he's one that if you bought a TV, you come home and he's opened it.
It's all cut up
to
in
find
pieces,
out
right?
what's in it. He still does it. So before he goes on, and Nsemone is what really got him into IT. But you tell us, how did you get into IT?
So that has been a very long journey, and thank you so much. My journey began around, like when I was born, cutting and fixing and doing all of that.
Really?
Just making sure they work. My mother
using cans to make cars.
To make cars, and then we'll go to the market, right? I used to live at I'll go to Mala Market and I'll buy small bulb and then buy 2 batteries, put wire to the front and wire to the end, and I can make my own flashlight. Right. And, nobody, and these were something that was built in most of African guys, I would say. A lot of them would do these things. I was, part of those guru. But In 1991, I had married, and then 1999. Oh, sorry. I'm making our marriage life very long so that people will just cherish. And they said, oh my goodness, they are like, you know. So in 1999, we met. Well, I came to US. Let's say I moved from UK to US, and I was in search of a job, and I found a hotel job that I was doing, and I was a night auditor, but it wasn't going so well. I didn't like what I did, and so what I was looking for a job. So I went into into the a company. A company called me for interview called Sitel Technology. I was hired. And when, I got there, they started training me, offering me trainings. And at that time, they asked me a port number. What is a port number? I never knew what a port number was. They were asking me a simple technology. And this was a huge network, and they were the face of technology. During that time, we will build a satellite, communicate with the transponder in an orbit, and then synchronize Palm Pilot with it. And so during the synchronization process is where customers have problems. Hey, I'm synchronizing my Palm Pilot to my computer. And, synchronizing was as simple as.
So shout out to everyone that knows what a Palm Pilot is. If you know what a Palm Pilot is, that tells your age, because I bet most of the audience.
It was just the beginning of technology.
You can Google a Palm Pilot. And we have one in the house.
We do have one.
We have to find one somewhere, and show everybody.
But then Palm Pilot could house about 500 contacts, whereas cell phone could house about 10 contacts. And so a lot of people will buy Palm Pilot and put all their contacts on the Palm Pilot. So if you want to share your contact with somebody, you beam. And this is what we did. You bring one Palm Pilot, another Palm Pilot, connect it together, and then you beam the Palm Pilot, and you beam the information to the other person. So cut long story short, I started from there, and then right after, same self-year, I was hired by Sprint PCS, and I was at level 2 or tier 2, as we used to call it. I was supporting connecting phone to computer. Back then, we didn't have Wi-Fi, we didn't have Bluetooth. The only thing we have was cell phones, connecting phone, using it as a modem to the computer, and that is what we were supporting. So I was technical support engineer. That was a big name, and I loved that name.
But you didn't know anything.
I didn't know. So, so right about 2000, after 9/11, the company, left to North Carolina, and this left us in, searching. So from that time was when I decided I'm going to change my life. So what I did mainly was I started classes. And when I started my journey, I didn't have certification. So everything was about reading. Google were not there. Nobody will share any information with you. So you have big book, you can buy one of them, and then you use them. I come back home.
And you bought the dummy, whatever. Networking for dummy.
Yeah, network for dummy. I didn't want it because I didn't want to confess dummies of myself. So, but you have to do it because you want to understand what it is. And sleepless nights, for her, so many years. She's not an IT, but she dreamt all IT stuff, because what happened is I study at night.
And he's still doing that.
I still do it.
2 a.m. every night.
And so, and that is what I did. And then I followed that process continuously, building myself. I go to work in the daytime, come back home. The only time I could have is to spend a lot of time with a book, keep pushing myself, keep doing it. And during that time, I did 1 degree, 2 masters, and then a lot of certification, and that brought Slamm into being. And that is why we are talking about cybersecurity, and we are here today.
Could you share the point when you had done networking for so long and wanted to get into cybersecurity?
Oh my goodness. So what I did was I went to school to do security administration. I knew everything about security. But problem was I didn't do security. I was doing networking. I was working as a network administrator. And to move from one network administrator to the cybersecurity, it wasn't easy, right? It wasn't easy. Thank God to this guy who found me from Craigslist, because my resume were everywhere. He found me, and then he said, can you help me write a proposal? And I said, of course. So I went to his office, and then about twice, I revealed his proposal. I did everything. I was desperately looking for a cybersecurity job. I did that for him, and then he won the contract, and then he brought me in, and that is where everything changed.
So tell me about, or tell the audience about your worst interview experience.
Oh my goodness. So this is when there has been some worst interview. I went to this interview and then going with my shoulders raised up, thinking I was the giant of Arkside.
And it was Arkside.
Yes, it was Arkside. So I went there, and then these two guys have their computer in front of them. And they look on the computer and they ask me, how do you filter this? How do you do this? How do you write this rule? And I'm sitting down and I said, what the heck? How do I write a rule with my head? And so it's like when I came out, I couldn't talk for almost like
2 hours.
2 hours was less.
So I
came home and I lost appetite.
Yeah.
And she was sitting in the car waiting for me. So I think, she said, it's okay. But it's like, I feel like crying, but the tears weren't coming, right? These guys have beaten me up mercilessly. And I didn't know what to do. And that is how the interview did to me, right? I did so much interview that even, there was this recruiter, after about 10 years, I met this recruiter. He said, I knew you. He said, I spoke to you about 10 years ago. And I said, really? He said, yes. I spoke to you, and I didn't know that, and now we are friends.
So, what time is it? Summer, is it time to do the first? Is it 7:10? Oh, so we will do the first giveaway. We are not going to give away the prize yet, but whoever gets it right, we will enter your name on Facebook, on Zoom. You can type your answer in. Whoever answers it the first time, we will enter your name into. So the first question is, our company is called Slamm LLC. Could somebody share with us what the first SLAM stands for? SLAM. So if you could tell us, write it on Facebook if you know the answer. On Zoom, if you know the answer, type it in so you can be entered. So it's SLAM. What does it stand for? And Sama, can you show people our dance? We've been trying to learn this dance Samantha has been teaching us. And tell us how we did. Go. Oh, what were you doing? Oh my goodness.
That is Samantha's fault. So
yeah, but I guess you saw we are not good dancers. We are still learning. Some, I think I'm getting an echo. So whatever you're doing. So do we have anybody with the answer? SLAM. Did anybody type in? Okay, good. So they will keep a track of it. So let's go on.
Yes.
So far, Samuel has shared with us how he got into IT. You could also send your questions as we are going with the flow, and I can ask him your questions. But basically, he was a troubled child, messing up stuff. He still does. If you come to our house, he has so many things he's opened that he hasn't figured out.
Tell me one. It's always like that, once.
So many things that he tries to figure out that technically sometimes it takes him years, sometimes it takes him days, but he's always been one that likes to fix things and figure out things. And God being so good, he led him to the right place. He didn't start with a lot of certifications. He started by reading the book, going through. Some also, your journey.
Right.
What was the highlight? What do you enjoy about IT?
So in all the career, the bigger part that I enjoyed was the security part. The reason is that I laid a very good foundation on the networking side, and nobody taught me how to fix computers, right? It came to me from heaven. Like she said, I take the computer and tear it apart, right? And so I learned it through that, right? And so when you asking what part where I enjoy most is the security, because when I put A plus, B, I get the answer. So when I have the A plus, net plus, then I have the answer in security. And so if you want to tell me what in the area that I enjoy most, is the security, because the security give me the ability to maybe break into systems and look into what is going on. And
but you also always say that security is easier because with network,
I mean, network, the problem is that when something goes wrong, you are staying. In security, hardly, because we have a lot of systems that are monitoring the whole entire organizational infrastructure. So it's hard to come by security system messing up, like maybe an attacker attacking our systems. But with the networking, oh my goodness. Now these days, things are better because we have redundancies. Back in the days, we didn't have redundancy. I was working for a company and they only have one DNS. And this means when the DNS goes off, we don't have any. So we need to fix it.
Okay. Quickly, we have two questions. So I think, what are some of the certifications you have now, and what advice would you give someone who wants to take IT as a career, and what courses should he or she start with? So I will, yeah.
So certification, I didn't start off my journey with certifications. And of late, certification is everything that the government is requiring before they hired you. Because back in the days, you have to know it. If you don't know it, you can't get a job.
Even now, if you don't know it, it's difficult.
Absolutely.
You can have all the certifications, but it will be very, very difficult to get a job.
But certification is built towards that. Now, if you are looking to focus in the direction that I push myself into, then I definitely will recommend you to have something like a networking experience, a little bit of, A plus, to understand the hardware components and the firmwares built inside the system. And then you also will understand how computer talk among each other. So once you have the foundation of, the A plus, which is the hardware, then the network, how computer works, then you can move into any field, like whether it's security or whether it's Linux or database, any part that you are going into computer, make sure you have this at the back of your mind, and that will help you.
So do you want to share some of your certifications?
So some certifications, like even yesterday, a vendor wanted me to take a certification. So I took one certification, which is CND, Certified Network Defender, right? I have, Net Plus, Security Plus, CAP, and, but those are not the ones that you focus on. The ones you focus on is, the basic one, like Net Plus, Security Plus, and then definitely ethical hacking. I have, the certification that changes a lot of my life were the Net Plus, Security, and then CH, the Certified Ethical Hacking. The rest are just to raise myself a little bit, but the bigger part is, focus on network, Security Plus, and then the CH. The reason is there are two vendors. Network security is the CompTIA vendor. The CEH is the eCouncil vendor. So if you have these two vendors, the interviewers know that you have diversified yourself in the IT field, and definitely they want to give you a chance to try.
I think this question is for me. How have you been able to support a partner who deals in a profession you had no idea about? And how did you understand his work language? Okay. Okay.
This is like a marriage counselor, so I don't.
So basically, he's so passionate about what he does that he always wanted to get me into IT, working because as an accountant, he always said, why don't you go into IT auditing? Why don't you take some certifications? You will love it. But I think because he's so technical and the passion he has for it, it kind of put me off IT a little bit to take the certification, because to me, whatever he has, I have. He promised me on our wedding day that with all his
worldly goods, right?
He
D and thou.
Uh-huh.
Not
So
only you,
even
including our children.
Oh, okay. They're included. So I also took it as whatever knowledge he has, I have. So all the certifications he has, one day you see me listed on my certificate, my resume, because whatever he has, I have. But it's been a journey. It's been an interesting one. One thing though, last night he promised me that starting tonight, we will go to bed at a normal time, because for the past couple of years, I don't even remember when it stopped, but every single day he has a book, he's loading something, he's uploading, and the light from his computer always keeps me awake. So we mostly go to bed around 2 a.m., but we still have to wake up early to go to the office. So it's been challenging, especially my sleep time. But apart from that, I enjoy every bit of it. But tonight, right, we will sleep normal time.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah, maybe next week we start again. So
no more certifications till next year.
No. Oh, next year is just
yeah. So, but it's been constant learning. Somebody is asking, does one need prerequisite IT course in order to enroll in CH program?
Absolutely. CH is a very high level course. So one of the problems you will encounter is, you're going to encounter how network operates, right? And so to break into a system or to understand, an attacker system, you definitely have to understand how the network, operates, which area he's attacking the network. So the fundamentals are very, very important, because if you don't know what, you will not understand the whole concept.
Tonight, if the audience, you would listen to me, after talking to so many people, I've started seeing so many people succeed. A lot of people are trying to cut corners. Yes, maybe you cut corners and get the job, but you will struggle. I want to encourage you. It took him a long time. He was a network engineer for at least 11 years before he got
for
into,
a long time.
Yeah, 11 years before he got into cybersecurity. 11 years. But trust me, those 11 years, those challenges has helped him, that the first security position he got, the first position, 2 weeks later, he came back and he said, they've promoted me. Why? Because every single security person didn't have the foundation he had, all the struggles, and everywhere he's been since. He starts, maybe he will start as
remember that I have the education. So
you have the education. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people have the education, but they don't have the skills.
That is true. Yes.
So with the training, please do not cut corners. Go through the training, do the basics. I'm not saying come to Slamm. Find out what you need. Get a foundation. Don't just, a lot of people will call asking, oh, I want to take the highest certification because that's where the money is. You can take the certification. If you're a good tester, you can pass it. But what are you going to do with a certification with no foundation? I want to encourage you, if you are going to do anything in 2021, get a solid foundation. If it's IT, if it's not IT, wherever you are going, do not cut corners. Please build a solid foundation. Research. There's a lot on YouTube. There's a lot on Google. Please don't just go, my friend my friend is making this, I want to make it. Please build a solid foundation, work hard, be determined. It takes a lot of effort. If he's still learning every night, trust me, you need to learn. The books we use, every time he teaches it, he reads it again. Why? Because security and IT is always evolving. It's very crucial to be on top of your game. No laziness, no slacking around. If you want to succeed in this world, you have to give it everything you've got.
One side of a thing is sometimes people, you can be working all right, but when you leave that job, you need to ask yourself, can I get another job? Right? A lot of people get stuck in one place, whether they like it or not. They don't like the job, they're stressing him, they're still at one place. You want to build yourself to a level where even you close your eyes, people are looking for you. And that is why what we stand for. So when she's talking about if you have, any help to getting the certification, there's no problem about that. But once you have the certification, do the work, right? Study, build yourself, add some dedication. I always use the word like dedication and time, right? You can't dedicate without time. You need to, when you're dedicating yourself, it comes with time. So with dedication and time, you will be able to succeed. So just don't feel like you have the certification. A lot of people that do not do well in the IT world, that those who already have the certification,
sometimes people get the questions and take the certification, and they think that's it. No,
there's nothing wrong with that, right? But then
there's something wrong with that. That's cheating.
They have it, right? Once you have it, my encouragement is that you start from the beginning, even if it would take you 6 months. Just soak yourself into the book, follow the lead for any person, whether you come to us or wherever you go, follow the lead, study. And then once you get out of that place, there is still more job once you put your resume out there, there is still job for you to do.
So somebody has a question, but before they do, Samantha, are we on the second question? Because we want to do our giveaways. We are giving away a Samsung tablet. Where is it? It's here. Oh, yeah, a Samsung tablet.
You made me look around,
$200 and 10% off. The wheel will choose the person, but in order to qualify for your name to be on the wheel, you have to answer the question on Facebook. Once you share this, you are automatically entered, but on Zoom, you have to answer the question, but you have to be fast. What year was Slamm founded? What year? If you know it, send it. If you know it on Facebook, the person that answers it, what year did we start Slamm? Okay, so we've gotten some answers. Okay, so Samantha, share the next video.
I don't like my cartoon.
Nice dance.
You were not included.
Because I'm doing my part here.
Oh, okay. No comment.
Yeah. Good. So we have a few answers. The first person will add, and then I'll give the answers at the end. So the question before was pen test or CH.
Yes.
I thought it was the same. Or
no, we do have what we call CPent, and then we have the CH. And so to become a very good pen tester, you need to take that pen test class. But then you have to first of all do the CH first, right? But all these things comes with a foundation in the field. So CH doesn't make you 100% pen tester. What happens is that some companies or some people will pick you up and then they will train you to become a pen tester because you have the CH, right? But if you want to be a pen tester, then there is a certification which is called CPENT, right? And if you have more information, you can contact us and then we'll help you with that.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, if you have somebody that has been in IT for so long, they've made money and they still are not satisfied. They are like, they've done everything. They have all the certifications, they've made the money. They feel like they are burnt out. Do you have any advice for such a person?
That's a big one. So, you know, there are so many fields in the IT world. I mean, if you have certifications and then you are not happy for, you know, in the area, you definitely can find other part, you know, to go. If you, let's say you are, you know, you are a security person, you don't like being security analyst or engineer, you can progress to a different level, like cloud engineering, you know, AWS. And when AWS came, you remember around 2014, nobody respected them. Today, they have taken the market. Everybody wants the certification because they're doing well, right? So, you know, if you are tired of a certain area, you can move into management. Management is always a good part to be, although there are a little stress in there because if the workers don't do the work, the problem is on you.
Someone come and take
And so make sure that if you don't like what you do, talk to us. I mean, we can, you know, look into where your interest is, and then we definitely can help you too.
Okay, so we have one more, and then if you have any questions, we don't want to keep you long because we are also going to do the raffle. But I wanted to share with you some good news that we have in 2021. Officially, I am leaving Slamm, but I'm not leaving. I'm not going too far away. We are starting a new company, and the name is Kali, Kali Solutions. Samantha will share with you a video briefly about what Kali is about and what Kali is going to do. January 1st, full operation start. I hope the way you've supported Slamm, you will support me as I embark on this journey. And I hope we will all have a relationship and we start Kali. So Samantha, can you just play the video for Kali Tech Solutions, please? We should mute ourselves. Okay.
At Kali, we are here for you. Whether you are looking for that dream job or that ideal candidate, let Kali help you find the right match. Contact us today.
Kali Tech Solutions is our IT recruiting and placement firm. We've made some great connections. I'm so excited. If you are looking for a new job, if you're already in the field, come, Kali. I will be there for you. I will work with you. I will negotiate. I will do the best for you to be able to get the right position, the right amount of money, and be comfortable. So January 1st, everything will be listed. We have a lot of great companies that are going to work with us. I'll see you on our website. You can email me. All the info is there. Our number is
571-255 Kali.
So it's so easy, 571-255 Kali. Be sure to contact me, but please do not contact me tonight or tomorrow. I'm getting ready for Christmas. January 2nd, no, January 4th is the first day.
Who said Mama Kali there?
Mama Kali, I love it.
That is Sintim, a man who called himself Mr. Sintim.
So yeah, I'm Mama Kali, and I'll forever be Mama Kali, and I'm excited about this. Like I said, we have a lot of great companies that are willing to work with us. Mr. Sintim, I see you. So thank you all so much. So before we end everything, can you share your last thoughts, and if anybody has questions?
So, Slamm is not going away. Slamm is going to be the same position it has been, training and supporting, you. The reason why we want to put Kali in is that a lot of people, when they are done from Slamm, they are looking for where they can go next to find the career. And so we put career in there, and that is Mama Kali. His job. So she is going to be, the Kali, and we all need to support her in every effort. If you're looking for a job, if you want to do anything beginning January, just mark this on your calendar, give her a call, 571-255-KALI, K-A-L-I, right? And for more information on the website too, you can visit us as kali-solutions.com. We are still in the process of adding more data on the website. So definitely January 1st is going to be ready. But final thought that I have for you also is, make sure to push yourself into this IT is very, very rewarding, right? You need to make the money, take care of your family, and get out of, these little jobs that takes your time, right? Give yourself more time. Even if you have to quit job for 3 months, do that. Put yourself into it and say that me and IT, if I don't get into it in the next 3 months, I'm not quitting. I know it's hard. You would say that you have bills to pay, you have a lot. If that is so, dedicate a portion of your life, right? You don't get into this field without sacrifice and without giving part of your life into it. Push it, and then you'll be successful. And that is what I have.
So I have the last question. If you have the answer, type in it quickly, and then we'll do the wheel and select the winners. If you're on Facebook, like I said, you also have to answer, but if you share, you'll be entered automatically. The last question is for all the cybersecurity analysts on the platform. What is CTI and TTP? We had to add this. What is CTI and TTP? If you know the answer, quickly send us your answer so we can add you to the
what is the prize on that?
No, we'll put it and then we'll select number one, number two, number three. So CTI or TTP. What is CTI and TTP? So if you type it in, the faster you do, show us what you've got, and people are being creative. And then a lot of people are asking me what Kali stands for. It's a secret. I'll share it with you, but it's really a great name that I love so much. But before we go on, Slamm, the first question we asked, the answer is San Francisco Loans and Mortgages. We started Slamm as a loans and mortgages company in 2008. That's how it was registered. When we were going to register it with the state of Virginia, we couldn't get the same SLAM, so we added another M. But then God being so good, Slamm is just perfect for an IT company. And a lot of people, today I did a TV interview and they were asking me, that's such a great name for an IT company. You see, when God plans something, he has everything together that we didn't even think of. So it started as a cybersecurity, a loans and mortgages company. And yes, Slamm was founded in 2008, like I said, as a loans and mortgages company, and we transitioned it later on into an IT business. We are so grateful to you all Slammists that are here, past, present, future Slammists. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve you all these years, for your support, for your love. Yes, I do advertise, but I can tell you that most of our classes and most of the things we do are filled with people telling their friends. So we really, really appreciate your love and support and everything you've done for us. We care for you. We love you dearly. We wish you all the best in 2021. Please learn. Don't give up, no matter where you are in your journey, in your IT journey especially. No matter where you are, if you just are a newbie wanting to get into it, if you are already in it, or if you are even struggling to get a job, like this year has been a challenging year by itself. So don't hold this year so dear and be discouraged. If things didn't work out, it's okay. God is good. We have a new year to start. 2021 is going to be a great year. Start the year with energy, start the year with vigor, start the year with determination. It's important to be determined and not give up. Don't believe the lies that your mind tells you that you are not good enough. I hear people call me all the time asking, oh, I'm not smart. Please, I'm not the one that you have to tell this to. Everybody can do it. All the people that have succeeded do not have two heads. They only have one. So if you have one head and you can think and you can read, you can do it. So don't give up. Push yourself, read. Maybe you might have to read the book 3 times to get it. It's okay. Some people will do it once, some will do it twice. Maybe you have to read it 3 times. It's okay. Don't worry. This is not a competition. Maybe your friends got a job the first time. It's okay. You are not in a race with anybody. Focus on yourself, on your goals, on your achievement, and sometimes give yourself a pat at the back. If you tried, let's say you took a test, you failed it, look at the percentage. Give yourself a tap at the back and try again. Don't give up. Don't talk yourself out of it. Maybe you did so bad in an interview. He told you he did an interview and it was terrible. It was terrible. He came to the car and he couldn't talk. But with that too, still, he kept pushing. It's not about how many certifications you've got. It's not about what job you have. It's about how you feel deep inside you. You have us. We are here to root for you, to support you, to be your cheerleaders. So please do not give up. We wish you all the best. Samantha, if the wheel is ready, let's do it. Let's pick the winners. The first prize winner will get $200. No matter where you are, we will send it to you. The second prize will get this tablet. We'll mail it to you. It doesn't matter where you are located if you send us your information. And the third prize winner will get 10%. You can use it for yourself or you can donate it to somebody. We wish you the best of the season.
And the rest of them will bring us jollof rice.
Oh, everybody is bringing us a Christmas present. So
jollof rice.
That one there, no waka waka cry. Yeah. So if you have any more questions, some people are okay. Yes, some are you no, if they answered in part, don't add them. It's only for the people that
I'm saying not in part, but they answered it they answered half here, half there. Could you, or I don't know if you could come see.
Okay, so you talk, share.
So I have to still talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk.
Share
so
share some of your experiences.
Interviews can be, very deadly sometimes. I remember I did an interview and we had about 18 people that were in an interview room. When I got there, I thought I was in the wrong place, but they said, no, come in, because this was a management position. And so when I entered, then I said, oh my goodness, I look into all the faces over there, it wasn't easy, but I just, took a deep breath. They told me, they said, take a deep breath. And I just went in and about 4 more people came to join them. Now, this was a position that everybody wants their concerns to be addressed. And so we have the security engineers, we have the developers, they want to make sure if logs are coming from their device, I will see them and how do I create an intelligence for those logs as well. And so, every question that they ask me, I answer them, right? This happened because of the fact that I know what they are talking, I know everything that they are doing. And in the IT field, if I didn't tell you, I've learned developing. I know how to do development. I have, Linux. Tell me the field that I haven't done. Python scripting in everything. And that is, I didn't learn it from the book at first. It was a hands-on. You get to the work and they just push it in front of you and they say, do it. And like I said, back in the days, there were no Google, nothing was there to support you. So everything was like book. I come back home, I don't feel like talking. I meet people, I don't feel like talking to them, and I learned it in a hard way, but it was good. Because when I look into it, I say, this was a good way to learning these stuff. When Symantec hired me and said, hey, you are the lead for the cybersecurity group, I want you to build the SOC for us. I said, what the heck have I put myself into it? But of course, it was good because they gave me good money and they gave me stocks, of 100-something thousand. And and it was good, it was very good. And so I started and I realized it wasn't me doing everything, it was coordination, right? They have money, so if I don't have somebody to build content, I bring content developer from elsewhere to come and build it. And if this is not going well, I bring this person to come and assist me. And meanwhile, I was also doing what I'm supposed to do, writing use cases and writing all other fields down. So it takes education, or it takes learning and dedication and time to build yourself. So put yourself in. Don't feel like you study after the class, you're going to get a job right off. Everybody is not the same, right? After the class, this is a career change. And so if you don't know much, sometimes it could be a little difficult to put yourself in. And so my advice for everybody is that the field is, ripe. The IT world, they will say that they don't have the right kind of people to interview them for job. And therefore, they always send the invitation to different states and different countries and request help. And that is why, you are sitting down and they bring somebody from somewhere else to come and do the job that you can do. There are so many, so much IT job that is in the field that me and you cannot handle even a single bit of that. Even in our Washington Metro, even in New York, every state that we can talk about, there have cybersecurity group everywhere that you can definitely push yourself into it. And so once you land a dream job, is a good. Somebody says that, you can do your degree, right? If sometimes they ask for degree in a field, remember that they don't need, they may need experience and a degree. It depends. If you're going to be the lead for the group, they may not necessarily need IT degree. They may need maybe an experience of maybe 5 years or 4 years. And so you will see that degree or certain number of years of experience. And so if you have those number of years of experience, you qualify and you meet those requirements. So it's important. Don't feel like you have to have a degree before you can get to the job, right? But if you have the knowledge, you can do anything. I used to work with a guy, and he is no, this person is a high school leaver, right? I mean, that's how we call it, right? High school graduates. You used to call it leavers. So the grads. All right. So the high school grad, and then he's a developer making over $500,000. Right. And he said, Sam, I make more than my wife, who is a medical doctor. My wife makes 180. And this guy is the heart of the company he works for. Right. And he works from home in Texas. Anytime we need him in Virginia, he will come and then work with us. Right. And if you see the Norton, right, this guy is a person developing Norton. Right. Just a high school grad. Right. And he's making this. So it all requires, you know,
IT has
education,
changed the game.
you know, learning. And so
Yeah.
once you know what, you will get up there.
But IT has changed the game.
Yeah.
Because when I came to this country, it wasn't like that. It was different areas, different skill sets.
It was. So it's just that back in the days we didn't know.
94.
Because
I didn't know any IT guy.
when I got into
94, do you know any IT?
oh yes.
The Microsoft certificate that you did in Oxford.
Who told us Microsoft, right? That was a good certification. Well, City and Guilds, right? City and Guilds. Right?
If you know anybody that was in IT in 91, 92, 93, 94, shout out to them. But I didn't know anybody.
91, 90, that is long though. Yeah. Around 95 is fine.
Cool.
You know.
So we are ready to do the wheel. And congratulations to the winner. Samantha is going to put it up. And then we will select the first prize winner. We'll get $200. Yes, please share. Put the wheel there and let the wheel select. For the third place. So we start from third.
Kakape won.
So we start from what? Third. Okay, so Samantha said from the third. So the third prize is 10% off our class. You can use it or you can donate it. So spend. So Esther Appa, please send us your details so we can keep your information, and you can use the 10% of our class or you can share it with somebody. Congratulations. Okay, so remove and let's go to the second prize. Okay, so the second prize will be this tablet, Samsung tablet. We'll be sending it to the person, it's brand new. Go ahead and spin for the second prize.
Oh, what happened to Vincent?
Marie Louise, you are the second prize winner. We will send
Marie won it.
Yeah, so please send us your address and information and your phone number. Send it by private message. And the final prize, $200. Who is going to get? Boom, 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 boom. Do it, Sama. Go. Woo!
Oh.
Mommy, we have
Janice
to share
almost
this.
won it.
Oh
Gee.
my goodness, Mommy Owusu, you are the cash prize winner. Congratulations, Mommy. You are using it for class. Congratulations. I thought you said you are going to use it to buy me lunch, but it's all good. Congratulations, everyone. We thank you all so much for coming. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a prosperous 2021. Be optimistic. 2021 is going to be so, so good. We love you all. We appreciate you all. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to everyone that almost got it. Janice, since you didn't win, you owe me $200 because if you had won, we would have shared. But congratulations to everyone for joining. We thank you all so much. We wish you all the best.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope this season brings you peace and tranquility, everything that you need for the coming year. God bless you all.
Thank you for